Hi, my name's Annie Baring. I am a senior at Ball State University, so I'm graduating this spring. I am majoring in interpersonal communications with a minor in philosophy, and my goals for after Ball State the number one goal that I have is to move to the East Coast. Probably, I'm looking at the Philadelphia area right now. I have a really close friend that lives there, and all of my family is on the East Coast, so being closer to family is really important to me. And some of my goals and hopes from advanced interpersonal that I hope to get from this is to be able to learn more um, kind of about the communication aspect of like relationships that are close to me. It's kind of really interesting majoring in communication because I'll just be having like a normal conversation with people, and then something will come up that I've learned in classes and it's really interesting. I'll just like take a moment and kind of like not necessarily doze off, but I'll be like, oh my gosh, I remember learning about that in class. Especially with taking communication and conflict last semester, I see a lot that I learned from that class being applied to almost my everyday life. So, what is my most important interpersonal relationship and why? My most important interpersonal relationship that I have in my life is probably the one I have with my grandma. My grandma is super important to me because she is my last living grandparent, and she is really the only grandparent that I ever got to know in my life. And my grandmother and my mother, actually, grandfather as well, all immigrated to America from China when my mom was about 8 years old, and they moved to New York City. And they really moved here kind of the reason why a lot of immigrants come to America is for a better life. And that's kind of like, well, I mean, without her doing that, I obviously wouldn't be here today. But me being in college is something that's really important to her, and like her being able to see how I've gotten like this far in life, and how like the decisions that she made and how it's like still affecting her today is really just important and amazing. So that's why she's kind of my most important interpersonal relationship in my life, and I cherish her a lot in the time that I have with her. So that's why moving to the East Coast after college is one of my biggest goals, so I could be closer to her and be able to spend more time that I have with her. So after graduation, what I'm looking forward to most is honestly being able to finally have like a nice income. That would be really nice, and being able to support myself and not have to rely on kind of my parents just in case if anything happens, if I like fall off right now. But yeah, just being able to support myself after college is something that is really exciting to me, and being able to like finally give back to like my parents and my grandma after they've supported me for so long is something that would be really cool for me. So, yeah, I'm really excited for this class.